interesting things going on with this trial. I want to wait till a bunch more of you get in here, give you some time. But Amber has fired her PR department. Yes, yes, she has. She has fired her PR department because of the bad, the the bad headlines. The New York Post, God, all these pop-up ads are the worst, is reporting that Amber Heard fires PR team days before she's set to testify after a torrent of bad headlines. Amber Heard is so upset over the coverage she's been getting in her court battle with Johnny Depp that she abruptly switched to a new PR team ahead of her highly anticipated testimony this week, the Post has learned. The Aquaman actress ditched crisis PR firm Precision Strategies on Thursday after getting frustrated with the press she's received since her bombshell defamation trial kicked off last month, sources said. She doesn't like the bad headlines, a source noted. Another source said Heard, 36, is frustrated with her story not being told effectively. You know what? She's been telling her story for the last 6 years. But she's been telling her story for the last 6 years, and she's been telling it everywhere. She's been making speeches, writing letters, writing op-eds. So for her to say that she has not told her story, she's an ambassador to the UN, for God's sake, for gender or for women's issues, an ambassador to the ACLU for gender violence. How has she not been getting her message out there? She's making commercials about domestic violence. This woman has told this story everywhere. It's Johnny who hasn't got to tell his story, and now he has. And we have all seen what is happening. Okay, let's move on with this article. Depp, 58, is suing Heard for $50 million, claiming his ex-wife defamed him in a 2018 op-ed in the Washington Post, where she discussed being a victim of domestic violence. Heard's lawyers argue that Depp abused the actress physically and sexually. So far, we haven't seen any evidence of that. We've only seen evidence that Amber beat the shit out of Johnny on a regular basis, including taped evidence of her admitting to it. The actress, who is expected to take the stand in Fairfax, Virginia, as soon as Tuesday, now has a consulting firm, Shane Communications, on retainer. Boy, have they got their work cut out for them, to help her get across her side better in the court of public opinion. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do. How are they going to get around the shitting the bed story? Like, how do you spin that? How do you spin that? How do you spin the now admitted testimony by the driver that Amber called the shitting the bed incident a horrible prank gone wrong? Yeah, I don't know how you get around that. What kind of PR team can fix that? All right, let's keep going. The sudden PR switch came after several brutal days of court testimony from Depp witnesses and a fiery social media mob that turned against Heard. Her new PR team, led by CEO David Shane, has worked against Depp before. Oh, so she hired a bunch of sharks who have already gone against him. The firm helped highlight allegations lodged by Depp's former business managers, the management group, alleging that the Pirates of the Caribbean star needed to hire a shrink for his compulsive spending habit of $2 million per month. Still, communications experts told the Post that Heard's new flacks have an uphill battle ahead of them. Yeah, you think? You think? After years of narrative building, you can't change the public's opinion in the 3 weeks when someone is suing you in a case, said crisis management PR insider. Yeah. Ex-Pete Buttigieg campaign maven Liz Smith said, "It's crazy to change teams in the middle of a trial like this because you don't like the headlines." She said Heard's former PR firm, Precision Strategies, which was co-founded by ex-Obama advisor and deputy campaign manager Stephanie Cutter, is one of the best crisis firms, but they can't rewrite the history of what's happened. No, they can't cover it up. How? How are they going to cover it up? How do you cover up the shitting the bed incident? Okay, the actress never wanted cameras in the courtroom in the first place. That does not surprise me. She didn't want the public to know the details of this case. But Depp's team won the fight to have the entirety of the trial testimony live streamed, meaning neither team could cherry pick what information made its way out of the courtroom. That is so this is why I make the argument that all courts in America should be live streamed on YouTube. They should be live streamed. Transparency is everything. Transparency and sunshine will chase away corruption. And I truly believe, like, the Ghislaine Maxwell trial should have been televised. But of course, the government conspired to hide it from us. And the only things that made it out of the courtroom were approved by the judge. Only certain members of the press were allowed in. It's not okay to hold courts in secret. I believe all courts should be live streamed just like this. The trial has featured photos of feces that Amber left in Johnny's bed, severed digits, and melted ice cream, as well as discussion about Depp's penis. That actually happened. Did you see Johnny's penis in the hallway with the mega pint? Speaking of mega pints, make sure you get yours in the merch store. The link is in the description, and the new merch says, "Isn't happy hour anytime? Mega pint me!" Hashtag justice for Johnny comes in all colors. Pick one up today. Click on the link in the description and support the channel. Oh God, it's been insane. Interest in a sensational case has led to the courthouse of Virginia turning into a circus with scores of Depp fans, some of whom have traveled as far as Australia, packing the gallery. Precision Strategies, Shane Communications, and reps for Depp declined to comment to the post on Heard's PR switch. Look at these people. They brought alpacas. Because Johnny said he wouldn't come back to Pirates of the Caribbean for $30 million and 1,000 alpacas. That's so funny. The actor was not named in the Washington Post essay at the center of the Virginia trial, but he claims it clearly referenced him and ruined his career, damaged his reputation, and cost him tens of millions of dollars. And I think we can all agree that we knew who she was talking about in that op-ed. No one thought that it was Johnny, or that it wasn't Johnny. And tomorrow's another day. Going to be more court coverage tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. I'm Megan Fox with pjmedia.com, and I'll see you then.